Right, we're looking at how to invoke an overloaded constructor from another constructor in the same class. So if you have not seen my previous video of how to overload constructors, please do, but let's get right to it. Let's say an example. Basically we use this keyword called this. Let's see. So let's create an example constructor that takes no arguments. An example, let's say like int a. Okay, so while we don't want to take any arguments, let's print out something called default constructor. And in this constructor, in this overloaded constructor, we want to call this constructor 1. How do we do this? Well, we're in the same class and we want to call this constructor in our constructor 2. We refer to it as this. So as you can see, as soon as I typed this is highlighted, which shows that it's used in this constructor. And let's do out a to print out this thing. Okay, so that's how we overload. That's how we call overloaded constructors. Let's create just one more constructor, but this time we take constructor 2. Constructor 3, oh my back. This time we take 2 integer variables, int a and b. And again we use the word this. And while we can choose this or this, let's say we take constructor 2, so this 3, and this is highlighted to show that it's used here. Maybe wait, let's try this. Yeah, when I click this, it's automatically pointed to this, which means that this constructor is used in this. So it's out a b. Okay, that works. Fine, a plus b. So let's call this. Let's see how this works. This keyword. Let's invoke constructor 3. So we do a new example, and we have to input 2 integer variables for constructor 3. So 3, 5. Oh, wait. Wait. This isn't. Okay. New example 3, 5. Okay. So we've created an object and the reference variable, and we'll link it. That's how objects are created in Java. So let's see what this outputs. Java application is let's wait for a bit. Public. Oh, right. I was wondering why. PSPM. Sorry. Now this should work. Right. So this is very confusing if you don't know how the stack in Java works, but I'll probably make another video regarding that. But while we invoke this constructor 3 and we supposedly expected this to be printed out first, so 8 to be printed, 8 to be executed and to be printed out first, that's actually the opposite, because when we call constructor 3 and we have a stack in Java that stacks all the methods that it wants to compile and execute. So while constructor 3 is called first, it's placed on the bottom of the stack for the compiler to be run later. And constructor 3 invokes constructor 2, so it's on top of constructor 3, and constructor 2 calls constructor 1. So that's the stack. And the top of the stack is constructor 1, so that's executed first. So that's why we have default constructor first. And then it's popped off the stack. So constructor 2 is on the bottom, so we execute constructor 2, and this A is printed, and when it's done, it's popped off again, and the last in the stack is constructor 3, so that's executed the latest. So that was basically the stack thing. But yeah, overall, to call an overloaded constructor from another constructor within the same class, we use this keyword. And the textbook says the call to this can only be used in a constructor, not another method. So yep, and must be the first statement in the constructor. Let's try this. This doesn't work. Let's see the error. Must be the first statement in the constructor body. And a constructor can have this, or this something called super, which I'll talk about it in the next video, when we call a constructor from another class. So another class like that. But that's all for this video, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.